Shaw with Healthy Living. Ames Parks and Recreation will be offering new express classes on their spring and summer group fitness schedule. One of our newest express classes is Core Blast. Blast your core in this 30-minute express class. This class will include powerful techniques that will strengthen your entire core. We will focus on sculpting your abs and strengthening the back in this 30-minute class. Core exercises can help improve balance and stability. It can help alleviate back pain, improve your posture, and increase your functional ability in everyday activities. So I'd like to demonstrate some of the exercises you will perform in our Core Blast class. So we're going to take it down to the floor to start. We're going to start just in a seated position, and we will be using some of our different equipment that we have in the group fitness room for the class. Today we're just going to use one light dumbbell. So I'm going to start, and whenever we work the core, we want to really think about scooping through the abdominals, scooping out the abs, drawing the navel and spine together. So we're going to start with the weight, and we're going to scoop your abdominals, and we're just going to rotate slow. I'm going to think about scooping the abs as I make a little rowing motion or figure eight motion from side to side. And we want to also think about staying in control of our back. So if your back bothers you when you do this exercise, the instructor will make sure they give you modifications so you stay safe. So maybe coming up a little higher, and then we'll take it to a faster rotation side to side. All right, with the next one, we are going to come on our back, and we're going to do a Pilates V. I stole this one from Pilates, which is also another core class. We're going to start with our hands at our ankles. We're going to extend the arms overhead, and then we're going to draw the knees together. And we want to try to focus on breath as we extend the legs. We're going to exhale and inhale, and exhale and inhale. All right, we're going to grab that weight again. We're going to lay all the way on our back with our elbow to the side. We're going to extend the opposite leg, and we're going to do a roll up as we do a chest press with that hand. So we're going to extend up, reaching toward that foot and coming back down. So we're going to come all the way up nice and slow. And as we come down, we're going to really think about controlling our speed, fighting gravity a little bit, and really make sure we work the entire abdominal wall. And back down. Another exercise that we would be doing in our Core Blast class is hands behind the head. We're going to do bicycles, and a lot of people have done this, but a couple of things. We want to try to avoid drawing our elbows up. We want to keep them out to the side, and whenever we have our hands back behind our head, we want to really just think about it just lightly supporting the neck, not cranking on the neck. So we are going to draw one knee into the chest while the elbow rotates toward that opposite knee. And again, we want to think about going nice and slow and working with the breath, inhaling with one knee in and exhaling with the other knee. Those are some of the exercises we would be doing laying down, but we want to take it different positions. So because we're working the core, which involves strengthening the back, we'll take it to maybe some cow and cat poses, which really works on spinal flexibility, so flexing and then rounding up. And then when we come to neutral, spinal balance is another great exercise to strengthen the back, which again we want to make sure we involve with our core workout. So we're going to reach one leg behind, and we're going to reach the opposite arm. And we want to just try to think about drawing a long line from the fingers all the way to the toes, and drawing that elbow and knee together, rounding through the spine, and then exhaling. So again, just rounding and extending. All right, another really great exercise that you'll see in Core Blast is plank and hovers. So we're going to drop down to our forearms. We're going to tuck one toe and the other toe. The first thing we're going to do, palms are going to face in. We want to think about our elbows lined up underneath our shoulder, And the first thing we're going to do, which is a challenge, is just holding the hover. So eyes are going to come down. We want to think about keeping the back strong, not letting it arch or sag down or round up, keeping it very strong. And then we can take it to what's called a dolphin, which is pushing up through the heels, lifting the hips up, and then coming back to that hover plank. So we're going to lift up and come back down. Let's do one more. We're going to lift those hips up and come back down. All right. We can also come back to plank and do a hip drop from side to side. So this one gets a little bit more into the obliques, which run up the sides of the abdominal walls. We're just going to rotate side to side, right and left. We can also vary it up by doing leg lifts or knee taps. So there's a lot of variations that you can do to work the entire core in that plank position. So again, let's change the position up a little bit. We're going to focus more on those obliques with the next one. So we're going to take and we are going to come to our side. And again, we're going to try to make sure that elbow stays right under that shoulder. With the legs, we have different modifications. So with my class, what I like to tell them to start with their knee down. That gives them some support. If they feel like they want to take it to the next level, they can stride their legs or straddle their legs one in front of the other. We're going to lift our hip up here. Again, staying safe from the shoulder to the elbow, and just reach our arm up. So just holding it again is a challenge for a lot of people, but let's change it up a little bit. Let's take this hand, we're going to scoop through, and we're going to lift it up. And open up through the chest right here. And a couple more, we're going to scoop through, and we're going to open, and let's do one more. Really try to rotate, look behind you, and scoop all the way up. All right, so these are just some of our exercises you'll see in our Core Blast class. Again, we'll be offering the class Mondays from 4:30 to 5 on our spring and summer group fitness schedule. If you would like more information on any of our group fitness classes, you can check them all out online at amesparkrec.org. Of course, give me a call, 239-5353. I'm Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living, and remember, it's never too late to get fit.